Saracens visited Kingsholm to take on Gloucester with an impressive record against the Cherry and Whites. Mark McCall's team having won 8 of the last 9 meetings between the sides since 2010. And the visitors started strongly, their catch and drive too powerful for the hosts, and JP Doyle not afraid to award an opening penalty try. Alex Good, playing at 10 for the injured Owen Farrell, converted for a 7-0 lead, but Gloucester struck back through the boot of James Hook, making it 6-7 after 20 minutes. Good replied with 2 penalties of his own to re-establish the 7-point lead, but then a brilliant score by Dan Robson narrowed the gap once again. The Wasps found number 9, a late replacement for Greg Laidlaw, chipped through and showed great composure to touch down. Hook missed his second and third kicks of the night, but with David Strettle sent to the sin bin just before the break, Gloucester looked in a decent position at half-time, trailing 13-11. Despite the man advantage, it was Saracens who struck next. Tom Savage was sent to the sin bin, and from the resultant line-out, Billy Vunipola could not be stopped. Good missed his first kick of the game, but the visitors had an 18-11 lead. A nasty leg injury to Ben Morgan stopped the game for an extended period, but Gloucester steeled themselves on a night for the replacements. First Hook was held up over the line, then he notched a penalty to reduce the deficit to 4 points. Straight from the kick-off, a Johnny May run from deep in his own 22 inspired a length of the pitch try that was finished off by second replacement scrum half Callum Brady, and Gloucester had the lead for the first time in the game. Hook converted for a 21-18 lead after 61 minutes, and direct from Sarri's restart, an over-exuberant challenge by George Cruis led to the third yellow of the game. 14 men didn't seem to hinder the visitors as they charged up the pitch. And inevitably, once May had left the field for yellow number 4, the line-out pressure eventually led to Mako Vunipola stretching over to reclaim the lead. Good missed the conversion, but the visitors held a 23-21 lead with just over 10 minutes to go. Nick Wood had been badly injured in the build-up to the Sarries try, and the match had turned into an epic game of parts rather than halves, and there was still time for a twist in the tale, as Gloucester, roared on by the vocal home crowd, battered the Sarries' defence. McCall's men resisted, and when Neil de Kock's kick ahead was touched down by Chris Ashton, it seemed like it was all over. But JP Doyle referred the try and Ashton was ruled offside, and Gloucester were awarded a penalty inside their own half with the final kick of the game. The erratic Hook stepped up, and when it really mattered, the Welshman struck the ball through the posts and sent the whole stadium, including the management, into raptures. Final score at a battered, bruised and breathless Kingsholm, Gloucester 24, Saracens 23.